DJ DFOS here with another episode, The Karma of Keefe D. Now, Keefe D, for those of you who don't know, is the guy associated with the Tupac murder. After nearly 30 years, they done finally got this dude. Now, his nephew, Baby Lane, Orlando Anderson, was the guy, if y'all were seeing the Tupac video that was in the MGM after the Mike Tyson fight that got stomped out, supposedly he was a real killer. He was a real hitter, right? Now, all these years, Keefe D been on Vlad TV, been numerous interviews where he's on here running his mouth. He even wrote a book about it. And Vlad is like reading out of the book. Vlad do some hip hop journalistic investigative interviews. I mean, cats really be, giving it up indirectly with Vlad's line of questioning. So they better watch out because they really snitching on themselves. So anyway, after finally, with some talks about Orlando Anderson got popped too. I think he died in 1998. I think Pac died in 96, I think, somewhere around there. But supposedly, we all know the story that was after the fight, after the Mike Tyson fight, Bruce Seldon. They stomped the boy out. They was going to 662, going down Flamingo, Koval. They seen Pac and Suge in the Benz. Now, as the story goes, Keefe D and his entourage and Orlando Anderson was in the back. Supposedly, allegedly, he passed the boy to Burner, right? Then they seen him, some girls hollering, "Oh, Tupac, Tupac." So they seen him, they dumped on him, shot up the car. Somehow on the strip, on a fight night, on a Saturday night, they was able to bust a U-turn, hit the 15 and get away. I don't know how that even happened, how they was even get away. But anyway, years went on, years went on. It's been 30 years, man. It's been 30 years. And they finally tied Keefe D to the murder of Tupac, justice served, right? They picked him up, I think, last year. He's been in jail maybe like almost 2 years. And so now he's in the Clark County detention center. He's an older man. You got to think it's been 30 years, right? He was like I guess he was an OG back in his day from Compton or whatnot. Did his thing or whatever. And now he's in jail. And just the other day he got into it with another inmate. Now both these cats.
First, from our 8 News Now investigators, we're seeing video of the fight between the man accused of orchestrating the murder of Tupac Shakur and another man accused of murder, leading to new charges for both. Thank you for joining us at 4. I'm Kirsten Joyce.
And I'm Brian Loftus. Now, this upcoming murder trial, we're following it quite closely with this fight now part of the puzzle. David Charnes first.
Now, both these cats, 50, one cat was 60 that jumped on him. You know what I mean? But the whole point of it is like, it's a saying that the karma has no menu. You get served what you deserve. So now he's an old man. He can't even fight for himself. He's an old man in the Clark County Detention Center, and boys are jumping on him. Cats are jumping on his head, and they probably want his head anyway. If you associated with killing Tupac, I mean, come on, man. You got a lifetime bounty on your head. But in the video, you can see the cat, they walk by each other, and I don't know, some words said or something, man. And next thing you know, they on the ground, squabbling and all this. But it's embarrassing now, dude, that you like this, you an old man. I can't even call you OG now. I guess you would be called OG because your age, but there wasn't no G stuff you did from the beginning with Pac. But now you an old head. That's the better term for you. You an old head and are getting whooped on. And possibly could never see daylight again if you get convicted on this case. But the universe will get its justice. He probably thought he got away with it, probably think he did, but you go to write a book? Like, come on, bro. A book? And then, like, in some of the interviews, Vlad is interviewing him, and Vlad asked a very direct question. He tried to tiptoe around it. Well, I'm not going to get into that. And I'm not going to get into this. But then Vlad reads an excerpt out of the book. And it's like, dude, you already said it. Now you don't want to get on here and mention it. You know, it's too late. You didn't play yourself, bro. But like, the karma, like, he had that coming. He had that karma coming. justice served for Tupac, man. You know, it was all kind of speculated. You know, the streets always know. The streets knew who did it. The streets knew. But and another one of the interviews, he's talking about, well, we're gonna when we get and it was a rental car, the Cadillac was. But when we get to when we get back to LA, don't say nothing to nobody. Don't nobody know. But you, of course, you know the streets know. So the streets didn't knew in LA for the longest time. The boy probably thought he had some kind of rep because I'm the one that murked Pop. I'm the one that, you know, got Pop up out of here. You know what I mean? But on the case to say that, I say Pop was a rapper industry, and he mixed that with the streets, and that's where it went wrong. You know, he was running with Suge and them, and that whole Pyru Blood. You know, they was all down with that, and Pac had no business, man, approaching that boy like that, stomping that boy out, and Suge was on probation, so Suge was trying not to let it go down. But it was just a mess, man. And then, like, by the time he got stomped out, now, okay, you represent Death Row Records, Pac, and all this, but now they didn't move into a street thing now. It didn't move into a whole street lane now. So when they see him in the streets, they take it to the streets. They dump on him. It wasn't even a fight, a squabble. They like, oh man, this cat jumped me out, stomped me out. He got stomped out too in the MGM. Y'all remember the video? He got stomped out. And so now you take it to that. And Keefe D allegedly is the one that passed the boy the burner in the back seat. And so somehow all the investigators, somebody stayed on the case all this time. And they went and picked the boy up right out here in Las Vegas, went and picked him up in the neighborhood. He probably thought that it would never happen. But karma has no menu. You get served what you deserve. So now you're looking real silly. I don't know if it would have been better you getting caught early. You probably would have still did it. You probably would have been, as long as Tupac's been dead, you probably be in prison that long. So who knows, man? But now you're an old man, big stomach, bald head, gray hair, and cats in there jumping on you in the Clark County Detention Center. And they're trying to get your noodles and grape Kool-Aid up. But it's just like, man, it's a sad case to go out like that. But you made the consequence, and you made the choice, but the consequence is always sold separately. But that is the classic karma case of Keefe D. Lesson definitely to be learned, man. You can't escape the karma. It's coming, and it's coming within. His came with interest. Now he probably a granddaddy, of course, he a daddy, a granddaddy, an old head. You supposed to be sitting around your kids and your family at this point, and they didn't scoop you up, and you probably never see them again. That's cold. Cold piece, man. Got to be more careful. DJ DFOS, my take. Next episode.